What's going on, everybody? It's another week, and we've got a great list of indie comics for you to check out this week. So, if you are interested in what my top indie comic picks are for the week, stay tuned for that. But first, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, join along. These videos come out every week. Also, usually drop a final order cutoff video for indie comics, and we've got great interviews with indie comics creators almost every week. So come hang out with us and join in on the fun. What do I got on the list this week? I've got my top 10. I've got two honorable mentions and a trade paperback that you need to be checking out. So let's start out with that trade paperback. We have the first volume of A Legacy of Violence from Cullen Bunn and Andrea Moody. This one, coming from Mad Cave Studios, when Dr. Nicholas Shaw joins a humanitarian medical outfit in Honduras, he hopes to recover from a recent traumatic event and actually help those in need. But something sinister has followed Dr. Shaw here, something that wants to put his medical skills through a ghastly gauntlet. There's something connected to this young doctor's past and the untold horrors that have occurred long before he was born. This collects the first 4 issues of the story. It's a 12-issue story total. We'll get 3 volumes coming from this. I really loved this first volume. It is great on the horror side of things, so you need to check it out if you're one, a horror fan, or two, a Colin Bunn fan, or three, an Andrea Moody fan. Andrea Moody's artwork is just so good for horror. My first honorable mention is one that, no matter what, I'm picking this one up. I love it. It's never going anywhere. And again, I've moved it off of really putting it in my top 10 because I love it so much that it's gonna be in there no matter what. So I want to give some spotlight to other books. And so quickly, it's Saga number 63 from Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples from Image Comics. The only thing that it says about this issue is this hell? They have reached that point where they can just put whatever they want into their descriptions and it's gonna sell still. I love Saga so much. My other honorable mention that I've got this week is The Shepherd, The Tether, #1 from Roberto and Andrea Molinari with Jamie Martinez Rodriguez on artwork. This one's going to be a non-stop title from Scout Comics. This is continuing in the Tether storyline that's been going on in the world that they have created here. 2 years ago, Val Miller, the son of Lawrence Miller, the shepherd, died tragically, brutalized in the afterlife. Val's soul morphed into a vengeful wolf wraith named Legio. In this terrible form, Val encountered his father, who had sensed Val's situation and followed him into eternity. After great anguish and profound insights, father and son vowed to use their new understanding to help other struggling souls. Now, with time to reflect on their mistakes, Val struggles with regret, mourning the life he can never have. In this state of restless wandering, Val encounters monstrous souls that are hunting a solitary young woman. I'm a fan of what they've been doing with this story. I read through an omnibus of the stories of the first like 3 volumes of Tales in the Shepherd World, and he's gonna be able to take these and continue to create these different stories in the Shepherd world. So I'm excited to see where these next ones go. Number 10 on the list, though, this week, we're going to Blood Moon Comics for Stray Sheep, #3 from Andrew Osborne and Hernan Gonzalez. A fundamental rule of the game is broken. Coulson has risked his life by reaching out to another player in an effort to connect. The price he'll pay will be too high as the game becomes deadlier each waking moment. I love the first issue. I still have issue 2 to read from, like, I got it 2 weeks ago. I am so behind on reading. I'm probably not going to be caught up before this new comic book day, but I will get to it soon, hopefully. Uh, Number 9 on the list, Samurai Doggy #5 from Chris Tex and Santos. A hugely powerful machine threatens the life of Samurai Doggy and a fierce battle begins. Without much time to think, Doggy must fight against this new technology of the Clan Empire and try to survive this surprise attack by the Robot Playground Park Gang. Samurai Doggy has been so much fun. I love this book so much. Chris Tex and Santos are doing amazing things. This is one of the last aftershock books that might be coming out for a while once the series ends. But this is just such a manga vibe with the action and the art. Santos's art is just so good. So good. Number 8 on the list is going over to Mad Cave Studios for Nature's Labyrinth, number 5 of 6 from Zach Thompson, Bailey Underwood. After the bloodbath of the last issue, it's a rush to the finish for the remaining contestants as secrets are revealed and Jay finally comes face to face with her worst nightmare. Nature's Labyrinth is an all-new 6-issue miniseries from writer Zach Thompson and Bailey Underwood. That was number 8. Number 7 on the list, we're going to Image for Radiant Pink from Megan Camarena and Melissa Flores with art by Emma Kubert. Ava and Kelly are closer to home than ever before, but can their blossoming relationship survive the journey, or are they doomed to crash and burn? I love this cover showing like this like draining of the color from the world, so I imagine they're going to another universe again with the jumps, and this one may have no color. Part of the massive verse, and I'm loving this one a lot. I'm really loving the whole world that they're building there, and most of it I've moved to trade paperback reading. But these miniseries, I'm enjoying the hell out of. Coming up into almost to the top 5 here, we got number 6, Final Gamble, issue number 3 of 6 from Robin Singer and Jorge Santiago Jr. Owning an enormous amount of money to a loan shark, gambling addict Danny and disgraced MMA fighter Jasmeet are offered a chance to save themselves by winning the money they need in a game of poker against the loan shark. Unable to work together, the two men are easily defeated. As a result of their defeat, they become prisoners of the Mercury Society, a group composed of the richest and most powerful people in the world. In this unforgiving hell, people are forced to fight to the death in an elite gamble for their souls. I love this story. I love the crazy idea that they came up with here for it, and I could say I'm all in on it. As my number 5 pick, the 6 pick this week, number 5, we are going over to another book from Band of Bards. Final Gamble was Band of Bards. This one's Band of Bards. We have Lichen, Girls' Night. This is a one-shot from C.J. Hudson and Mary Landro. A rogue pack of werewolves has been on the run for centuries after starting new lives in a sleepy Colorado community, living undetected among humans. Their enemies have finally tracked them down. Their idyllic suburban lives were a dream, but sometimes you can never escape your past, no matter how hard you try. These women wanted peace, but their tormentors wouldn't let them be. See what happens when they unleash their long suppressed might. I am excited for this. Mary Landro's artwork is very good. Jerome Gagnon looks like did the letters on this. Fantastic. I'm excited to see that. But Mary Landro just did a Kickstarter recently, and the artwork in that looked incredible. So I'm excited to see the artwork in this one as well. C.J. Hudson. I think this is C.J. Hudson's second book from Band of Bards, if I'm not mistaken, and doing some incredible things out there with writing. Number 4 on the list this week is How I Became a Shoplifter, number 3 of 3 from Sumerian Comics, from Tom Brayfogle, David Pupo, Lipe Diaz, and Renan Shoddy, with Oscar Yildirim doing this incredible cover A here. This is the third and final part of the story. We've got the years 1996 to 2003. This is a story about crime through boredom, a year-by-year look at the final generation of juvenile delinquents before technology took over. Watch the comical cast of characters grow up as each chapter is set in a different year of adolescence. This issue tells nostalgic tales of accidental drug use, frantic food fights, and getting deported out of Canada. Wow. Lots of crazy things going on there. Coming into our final 3 here, we have from Black Box Comics, Dream Master, issue number 4 of 5 from Jonathan Hedrick and Ruben Curto and Luigi Baricelli. Luigi doing the incredible artwork in this book. Ruben doing the incredible colors. Jonathan telling this awesome story. Dream Master finally meets the Queen of the Night, face to face. Unfortunately for Dream Master, he finds himself in a haunted domain belonging to the black-hearted sorceress. Desperate to prevent the evil Empress from conquering reality, Dream Master must heedlessly enlist the help of a dreamer with a murderous history. Number 3 on the list. Number 2 this week, going to another Band of Bards book coming out this week. This is American Dreams, number 1 of 5 from Daniel Kalbin. Kyler Clodfelter doing this incredible cover A with Marcus Jimenez, and the artwork on the inside by Dodi Ika. I have read this entire thing because I got it from Kickstarter, but I am also picking it up here because Daniel is doing such a cool story here with this book. And it's New York in 1900. A Jewish immigrant, Jake Gold, works in a sweatshop by day, fights in a gang at night, you know, like one does. One night, Thomas Edison performs a strange experiment in Central Park, unleashing strange energy from across New York City, and Jake is suddenly gifted with amazing powers. His path soon crosses with that of luminaries such as Harry Houdini, and anarchist Emma Goldman, and crusading journalist Nellie Bly. Standing against the neophyte hero are Edison, J.P. Morgan, and worst of all, the occultist leader Aleister Crowley. Can Jake rise to the occasion and protect everyone's American dream? I love this. We got a Jewish superhero coming here in this story, and um, it's phenomenal. I've read the first, I think it's 5 issues that are in the Kickstarter version. There's 5 issues I think planned for this as well, and then he's getting ready for more. He's getting ready for another arc of this. Daniel's been on the channel recently, and we talked about American Dreams. So if you haven't watched that, go check it out. And last but not least, the number 1 pick this week going to Vault Comics for The Nasty, number 1 from John Lees and George Kambadias, with Adam Cahoon doing this awesome cover A, and I think doing some art on the inside as well. I am almost done with my review for this. Hopefully that's out today when this video releases, sometime today when this video releases. But here's what it's about. Calling all scary movie fans Scotland, 1994, 18-year-old Thumper Connell still has an imaginary friend, the masked killer from his favorite slasher film. Thumper is obsessed with horror and always has been. He fills his time with scary VHS rentals and hanging out with his fellow fans, the Murder Club. But everything changes when his local video shop acquires one of his notorious films known as Video Nasties. Films so scary, they're the target of the British Moral Decency League's crusade to ban and burn. But it's only a movie, right? It's all just imaginary, isn't it? A story about the perception of evil, the power of genre, the love of fandom, and the need to create art. Oh, and crap your pants terror. I absolutely love this issue. Number 1, I've gotten to look at it, and you're going to have your horror world rocked. It is very much a love letter to all things horror. And like I said, the love of the fandom, the power of the genre, and the need to create art. It is phenomenal. You need to check it out. I will have the review up hopefully today. And yeah, that's it. That's the top 10 plus some. So thank you for watching this. I know it was a little bit longer because there's a lot of things going on this week to pick up. So go check them out. Go to your local comic shop. Support indie comics. And as always, collect what you love. See you next time.